Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Talented. Well, we are back again and we're going to try out something a bit different today. We're going to try out the Summoner. I feel like we've had a good run of the Martial class, and so I think we're going to go back and try some magic. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We have the Summoner, conjures powerful beings, creates to do creatures to do his bidding, but struggles when fighting alone. So again, magic points. Abilities cost magic points regen over time. So we will see how this goes. Now, we know that it's a little bit difficult to start off, so I think kicking it back down to Mastery 5 is reasonable. That way we can unlock some of his progress. Now, the question is, what have we got here for our core talents? Squeal Charm. Summon 2 friendly little blobs with 10 health points. Blobs always critically strike. Critical strikes deal 2 times damage. Okay. And then Gigantify. Your next 3 basic summons have double maximum hit points and move 25% slower. Huh. Okay. I have no idea which one's the better one to go with, so you know what, we'll stick with the default. And if it doesn't work, we'll try out something different. And even if it does, maybe we still switch to something different. So either way, let's go ahead and begin our run and see what our attacks are like. So it looks like, oh, we throw tiny little snails everywhere. Okay. Go little guys. You can go ahead and, I don't know, slowly chase whatever it is that you need to do. Alright, so what does our ability look? We got little blobs. Okay, they seem to be reasonably strong, or at least for what we've got at the moment. And it looks like all of our basic attacks can deal with each of the little ones at this stage, so I don't think I'm really too concerned. Yeah, alright, well, that's a little bit weird, but we'll see how that goes. Tatties will now appear, we get 4 talent points. Okay, so what does the tech tree look like? So lifesteal goes up. Huh. Increases lifesteal chance by 2%, and lifesteal heals 5 health on enemy kill. Okay, and we can boost up our XP, so you know what, that seems reasonable. And then, what have we got? More magic points, better cooldowns. We do see more XP further up, and same with some more lifesteal, so maybe we boost our hit points. Actually, you know what? How about instead? I don't know if we necessarily need the hit points right now, but let's go for some more magic and some more lower cooldowns. That seems like a fairly good thing to have early on, so we'll go ahead and pick those up. We'll see how that pans out. Alright, so let's just see. Let's just deal with all of these guys. Oh, we've got the tiny little rats. That could be annoying. But again, I think we should be fairly okay. Make sure that we deal with them. Yeah, okay, so our snails can do just the right amount of damage to kill one of the rodents. Well, we will see. Let's see. Anything else we can do? You know, we'll just quickly finish off with some more little blobbies. Alright. 5 talent points. Enemies have 25% more hit points. Okay, that's not as good. Alright then, you know, let's make our way up for the XP gain. More health isn't necessarily a bad thing. And a double XP boost is going to be nice. And that opens up the ring level 1. Okay. And before I forget, we should probably look at our stats. So first of all, the helper damage. The amount of additional damage your helpers deal per hit is 3. Our attack delay, yep, 1.25 seconds per snail. Lifesteal chance, 2% to gain 5 HP. They have knockback of 0.2. Magic regen of 5 magic points per 10 seconds. Cooldown reduction is down 5%, and XP is up at 115%. Okay, so we'll see how that all goes. Yeah, hopefully we're still strong enough. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Having that little bit of extra health isn't, yeah, it's not going to go astray. it's just a matter of, yeah, figuring out exactly what kind of enemies we will be dealing with. Alright, let's see. So anyone that we want to deal with specifically at this point? Let's go ahead and send some fellows in a couple of directions. Make sure that we clear out what's coming down the line. Okay, and our snails can kill off the eyeballs as well, but again, we can only deal with them, well, they take up an entire snail, so yeah, there is that to deal with. Alright. Well, either way, we got enough for 6 talent points this time, and we now gain an additional enemy, which is good. Help boost up our XP gain. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and tag some more, and boosting up our helper damage. I think that seems reasonable. And then we also have a grave sacrifice here. So helpers have a 5% chance to spawn a gravestone when dying in combat. Gravestones apply decay when hit. 2 damage per second when the target dies spreads to a nearby enemy. Okay, well then if that's the case, let's go for more... do we want... Yeah, let's go for more lifesteal. That could be beneficial. Also pick that up, and then... I think we make our way over to the ring and try and boost up all of our basic stats. Yeah, and more magic points doesn't seem bad. Also opens up some more regen, some more XP, you know, all the good stuff. Alright. Let's quickly get our snails running. I will say, it's very weird firing off such slow-moving damage. It's kind of a little bit peculiar, but it does seem to work, so it's not the end of the world. It's just a little bit odd as far as... Oh, and there's our gravestone too. Okay. Let's just quickly deal with them. Make sure that we get those faster moving ones killed. Okay, so far so good. I don't think we're suffering too much. It's just going to be dealing with some... level ups. Okay. Well, you know what? 6 more talent points. Enemies will now spawn 10% more frequently. I guess that's fine. Let's go for the regen, the XP. Ooh, frightful motivation. What is this? Spawn a gravestone at the start of each night. If there are at least 2 gravestones active, your helpers gain +2 attack damage. Okay, well that seems like a very good thing. And then tenacious demons. Whenever a helper takes damage, they... let's just move across. They deal an additional 2 damage until they die. Okay, well that's a little odd. We have 2 more points though. I think we work our way towards health and magic. Yeah, although that's not a bad call. We may go for that, because that also opens up more XP, some better lifesteal, lower cooldowns. A few good choices, although... Yeah, either way, you know what, we'll get to that when we get to it. 2 points left. Let's go for the cooldown reduction, and then we'll also go for the... Let's go for the health up as well, just to be on the safe side. If for some reason these guys get a bit stronger, definitely want to make sure that we have enough strength to see it through. Alright, let's just go ahead and send the blobbies that way. That should be fine. Catch that rodent on the other side. Oh, we're really not moving too fast. But looks like we're doing okay. Yeah, more enemies. Not exactly good for us, but we can do it. Yeah, those little snails can do a good amount of damage, which is nice. As long as, of course, we can get them to where we need them fast enough. Go ahead and deal with you. And I think the last one should be all sorted. Alright, very, very good. 7 more talent points, and mocks will now appear. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up the nice boost to everything. Yep, there we are. So extra damage, extra cooldown, XP, regen, and lifesteal, I believe that was. And then what are some of our other abilities? A good boy. Ooh. Summon a friendly ghost puppy with 10 health points. Ghost puppies return to you after 3 seconds instead of dying. Huh. well, we could get a pet. Oh, click on him to pet. Okay. And then infestation. Summon 5 friendly flies with 5 health points. Alrighty. Well, you know what? We have 3 talent points left. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a good boy. There we go. We'll see how that works out. Mind you, an extra ability this early on will probably be quite nice for us too. The fact that we've now got an extra little helper is definitely going to be nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and see how the little puppy dog goes. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so he does seem to return every so often. Let's just quickly keep that side clear. Okay, so it's a little bit of a different ability. But you know what? I'm not against it. It's, yeah, I'm just not 100% sure how it works. Does it go ahead and fire in the direction that we're facing? No, it just seems that it keeps on going in the same direction as it was originally sent. Huh. Okay, well, either way, it'll do. Enemies have a 5% chance to become elite, 6 talent points. This is all good. Let's pick up the extra abilities here. And then this one too, another 5% chance for a gravestone. That seems good. And then with 2 extra points, let's pick up some XP gain. And do we go? Oh, more damage wouldn't go astray. Neither would some more XP. You know, let's pick this up. That way it opens up 2 on the next one. In fact, maybe even 3 or 4. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have a slow investigation of what is around. Alright, so let's see. Do we want to start firing off some of our abilities nice and early? I think we probably do. Let's go ahead and send the good boy to the other side. No, let him play in a different lane this time round. And then send our little blobbies up this direction. Oh, and it looks like our everything that we summon dies at the gates, so they can't go any further. Okay, so that is interesting. So we can't catch anything right as it's spawning on in. That's worth knowing. But again, I don't think it's going to change too much. It's going to be interesting. Alright, oh, and let's go ahead and get another puppy dog up and running. There we go. Let them do some more. Alright, so 7 talent points. Enemies have 25% more health. That's not going to be an issue because we now have some extra damage. We've got better XP gain. And I think we go ahead... Yeah, let's go for better cooldowns and more experience yet again. So now we're up to 155%. That seems fairly solid. Yeah, and also it looks like we've got a graveyard shift as well that we could pick up. Spawn a gravestone at the start of each night if there are at least 2. Oh, okay, so I think we already have this one. Maybe not. Either way, we'll make our way over there anyway. Alright. Puppy dog, you go that way. Let's go ahead and get you up and running. And then, I don't know if we have a limit as to how many puppies we can have on the field. But we'll take what we can get and we'll see if there is an upper limit. Either way, I'm sure it'll go well for us. Alright, also too, it's actually not a bad idea sending the puppy dog to the one of the up or down lanes, because it does now mean that the shorter side is now fairly well protected on the regular, so that is very nice for us to not have to worry about that as much, as he's a fairly strong doggo, so yeah, that is quite good. Alright, you know, let's go ahead and just double that up. Protect that over there, let's fire off some of these guys, and I think that's everybody. Alright, excellent. 7 talent points. Enemies get another 5% chance to become elite. That is all well and good. Let's make our way up and around to maybe this graveyard shift. I think we'll try... Do we head up in this direction? I think we may as well. Pick up this one. Some extra XP. There we go. There's the graveyard shift. And then anything else that we really want? I suppose we could go for the next XP upgrade. Some bonus health just to... actually, it looks like... yeah, either health or magic, but we're doing fine as far as magic's concerned, so let's just go for health and work our way up. Looks like we got a couple of free tombstones as well, which is very good. We'll go ahead and send our puppy dog in one of the lanes. But I think we're not doing terribly, but again, we'll see how tonight goes. It's never a guarantee, but I think with the mastery level being what it is, it shouldn't be too severe. I think we'll stand a pretty decent chance at being able to clear off whatever we need to. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll send some blobs down that direction. In a couple of seconds we'll get some puppy dogs, yet again. Let's go ahead and deal with you guys. There we are, that all works very nicely. Send some blobs down there, clear out anything that's coming our way. And then I think that should probably be about it. Yeah, there we have it. Okay, so 6 talent points. Enemies receive less knockback. I think we can manage with this for now. Let's go ahead and pick up that XP. Let's go ahead and work our way up over there too. And apparently there's now a soul absorption. By stealing from 20 enemies grants 5% summon speed until the end of the night. Huh. Okay. I don't know what our summon speed is exactly. Maybe it's something to do with our cooldown? Ah, well, you know what? We'll work our way up there anyway. We'll see what we can find. And I guess our frightful motivation is the last thing we can collect. Spawn a gravestone at the start of each night. If there are at least 2 active, your helpers gain +2 attack damage. Alright, well that should be fairly good. That seems like a given how all of our current abilities. So I am a-okay with that. Let's get the puppy dog to go ahead and keep us safe over there. I think we'll go ahead and send some blobs over this direction, hopefully before that rat tries to burrow under our attacks. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good so far with this guy. It's it's a little bit weird firing such slow-moving damage, but again, at the same time too, he seems relatively strong, so I'm not too concerned. And I'm definitely liking having a pet dog. That is, it is a nice and handy little ability to have. Alright, now let's just go ahead and send the blobs. Go ahead and deal with you. It's almost the end of the night already. Let's just send out some more blobs, and I think that should probably be everything that we need. Yeah, excellent. Alright then, 5 more talent points. Scalar bobs will appear. Enemies get another 5% chance to become elite. Let's pick up the magic. Let's pick up the XP. Okay, we're not going to be able to make it up here this time. We could go for some more damage. I think that seems reasonable. And then let's also make our way out over here as well. I know we have a path going up, but extra cooldown isn't a bad thing. And more XP is also rather nice. Yeah, because again, the more we can fire off these abilities, the better. Because I'm happy with what we have. But again, being able to fire off more abilities is always a good thing. And at the moment, our magic regen is far better than what we possibly need with everything else. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Alright, let's deal with you. Let's see if we can time that for the rodent. In fact, let's send out our little blobbies. There we go. Do some good damage there. Yeah, in fact, you know, let's go ahead and we'll send a dog to the north. Make sure that we keep those shorter lanes nice and defended. And then, I don't think we have... Oh, wait, what? Did we get hit? Well, we didn't lose our skills, so I don't think we did. I don't know. Either way, makes no difference. We still get 6 talent points. We've made it halfway through. More enemies are spawning and they're moving faster. Okay, that speed could be a bit of a problem, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and pick up the cooldown reduction again. More magic, and now bonus summon speed, and then 3% chance to drop experience gems when dying in combat. Yes, we will happily expend their lives for our bonuses. That seems more than decent enough for us. May not be too wonderful for them, but it works for us, and that's all that matters. Alright, let's go ahead and keep everything clear. I think we definitely need to keep relying upon our little blobbies. Oh, and we can even spawn them in separate directions as well if we time it right. Okay, so this is good. Knowing this early on is better than not. Let's go ahead and we'll get a puppy dog going down that direction. Yeah, I'm really not appreciating that extra little bit of movement speed, especially now that we've got bats. If we can't get our attack speed to speed up, I feel like we're going to find ourselves in a bit of trouble. That they could spawn fast enough that we may not actually be able to take them out before they get to us, which is not ideal. Makes me a little bit hesitant with some of our abilities, trying to want to keep them as a nice defense. But either way, we made it through the night, that's fine. We've got 8 talent points. Enemies gain an additional, they gain an additional enemy each wave, and nights go for longer. Alright, so that'll have to do. Let's go ahead and pick up the magic XP. Let's also go for the mind rend. Lifesteal an enemy has a 20% chance to grant 12% additional experience. Yes, okay. So we may now want to boost up our lifesteal if that gives us extra XP. And increase your summon speed by 10% to the end of the night. Ooh. The Horde. That's not a bad ability right there. Okay, so we've got some lifesteal over here. Could make our way up over there. We could also try and see if this connects, but I don't know for certain. We've got 3 points left. I am tempted to come back for a little bit of lifesteal just so we can try and boost up the chance of that new ability that we picked up. Yeah, because that's a 12% chance. Oh, sorry. Lifesteal an enemy has a 20% chance of getting 12% more XP. Yeah, so it's not a guarantee, but again, we do need to boost that up if we want to get that. But I think that extra ability is not a bad plan, so let's make our way up over there. We've also found the True Ending Epic, which is whenever a helper created from an ability dies in combat, reduce that ability's cooldown by 2 seconds. Oh well, that's nice. That is very nice. Okay, so could pick up some more frightful motivation, but I think we'll go for that lifesteal. And it looks like we've also found another ability, Squelchomega. Ah, okay. A friendly Mega Blob with 20 health points. Mega Blobs that split into 2 little blobs on death. Blobs always critically strike. Okay, well that could be very, very nice. So I think we found the final 2 abilities we want in this run. Whether we get there or not, that is still up for debate, but we will find out one way or the other. So let's just go ahead and see what we can find. Alright, let's make sure we clear that out. Looks like the puppy was just in time. Yeah, reducing our cooldown on our puppy dog would be very, very nice. I feel like that could be very useful to help us defend a little bit better. Oop. And there was my worst nightmare. We got caught out without abilities and that bat managed to pop us. Now luckily it doesn't look like it's affected our kill streak just yet. But I don't know why, so yeah, that doesn't fill me with any confidence. It's just it's just concerning, that's all that it is. Alright, well either way, at least we're now back around. We can go ahead and get an extra dog on the field. And we'll see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and let's get rid of you. There we go. There's the last guy. Okay. Night 13 down, 9 talent points. Waves get an additional enemy and they spawn 10% more frequently. Alright, let's zip our way up if we can. Let's go ahead and pick up the Horde ability. Let's go ahead and pick up more attack speed, I think it is. Yeah, summon speed goes 10% when we have 2 gravestones, which I think we have. We'll also pick up the XP, I suppose, since we're already here, we can't get too much else. And then... do we go for the extra ability? It's not a bad amount of defense. You know what? Let's go ahead and see. Is this 1, 2, 3? We might be able to make our way up there. Okay. Let's go for more magic. We'll work our way across here and see if we can get that Squelch Omega. Yeah, and then again, another worthy sacrifice for extra XP gems during combat. Alright, well, let's go ahead. Puppy Dog up and running. Let's go ahead and fire off number 3, whatever that is, the our summon speed increase, so that'll be nice. Let's go ahead and keep on using up our magic abilities for now. Yeah, we'll happily burn through some of our magic points if that means that we can get more snails on the field. See if we can get some of our magic to regen just a little bit before we keep going. Let's go ahead and get another dog on the field. Yeah, I think we could be alright. But again, we just need a little bit of a safety net just in case things don't go well. We're at least getting a decent rate of snails, which is excellent. Now we can even boost that up further. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then let's go ahead and send off... yeah, we're just going to have to wait. Yeah, if we can, we'll get another puppy dog up and running. I don't think we have to really worry about too much else. It looks like we have enough magic points that we can fire off that increase a few times before we get into much trouble. But yeah, I think that's a very good ability to have. Alright, let's knock back more hit points for enemies. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and pick up that Mega Blob. Let's pick up the extra XP. Let's go for... do we go for more damage and lifesteal as well? But we can't get this time around, so I suppose it's probably worth going through the longer path. Either that or we leave the lifesteal and we go for the other 3 instead. You know, let's go the shorter way just so we can make sure we are ready next time round. Still have 3 points left over. Let's go for more lifesteal, XP, more lifesteal. Yeah, again, just try and boost up some of our numbers as best as possible. Alright. Hopefully, this should be okay. Oh yeah, puppy dog, onto the field, please and thank you. We need your help. Let's go ahead and increase our summon speed for our snails. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and improve that once again. Again, magic's getting a little bit low, so let's try and hold off for a little bit if we can. What we want to do is probably pick up some extra magic regen for tomorrow night. Yeah, that could be useful. In fact, you know, let's go ahead and boost up our summon speed by a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And then let's go ahead and get a puppy dog again. And then from this point, I think maybe we try out and see what the Mega Blob is like. Yeah. Alright, so you can go ahead and deal all of your damage. Looks like he does a very good job of clearing the field. Yeah, okay, you know what, that works out rather well, and the fact that he splits into 2 smaller blobs also gives us a greater chance for more tombstones. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so, 10 talent points. Golfs will now appear, additional enemies per wave. Let's go ahead and get the Bursting Sacrifice. Helps have a 10% chance to explode on death, applying decay, and your decay critically strikes, dealing double damage. Very nice. Okay, cool. So we'll pick that up. We'll go ahead and pick up the Graveyard Shift again, help with our summon speed. Let's go for some magic regen as we stated before. Do we need more hit points? I don't know. Let's just quickly check. We could go for more MP. Yep. And then with 2 final points, what do we do? Could go for bonus damage on our attacks, but again, I think we're doing okay. Oh, you know what? There we have it. 2 magic regen. That should be very, very nice. That should help us out quite nicely. Yeah. So, yeah, we're at 205% XP gain at the moment. I think that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and we're at night 16, so I'm not sure if getting too much more XP gain is going to be particularly beneficial. But for now, I think what we'll try and do is we will just focus on our other abilities. Again, let's just see if we can increase things. Let's send out our blobs, make sure that we take care of some of those elites. Let's get... Oh, whoopsie daisies. I think I just sent Puppy Dog in the same direction twice. That's not as ideal. Alright, let's let our magic regen if we can. Yeah, I think we just continue to let our magic regen for a little bit, and then we send the dog in the other direction, and then hopefully, let's go Mega Blob. He should probably be able to protect us for a fair bit. And then I think we might need some backup on this right-hand side. Ooh, things are getting dicey. But I think we can hold them off for now. Mega Blob, you do your thing. Alright, I think we've made it through the night with not too bad condition. Okay. Oh, alright, that was very close. 11 talent points, 5-second longer nights, enemies get more health. Okay, this is all not good, but we can manage, I am sure. Let's pick up the... What is this? Extra damage? Yes, that'll be good. We'll also go ahead and try to get... what do we really want? Could go for some more magic, that's not a bad idea. Better cooldown's not the worst either. In fact, let's go ahead and pick that up. And then... What are we missing? Anything rather good down here? Oh, we do have some more damage, so I suppose Lifesteal and that's not a bad combo. And then... more magic. Oh, there is some more damage up over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the damage that's up here somewhere. More magic's not bad, more lifesteal is not bad. Basic damage, better regen. Tenacious as well, dealing additional damage when they die. Better summoning speed at the beginning of night. That's not a bad plan, but again, we will have to pick that up tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, alright. Well, so far so good though. I think we'll be alright. Again, let's just go ahead and make sure that we have a puppy dog on the scene as fast as possible. I think... What do we do? If we just kind of chill on the magic for a little bit, we can probably get some decent defense up and running. Again, I want to make sure that we have as many puppies on the scene. Let's go ahead and take that slightly more busy alley right now. Gotta protect the south, the southern, yeah, but I think we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and send a big blob just to be safe. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then let's go ahead and get a puppy dog heading down there as well. So that's 3 on the field. That'll be very good. I think we can more or less protect ourselves at this point. Only a little bit longer until we get one more. And then... You know what? You're a big... Yeah, we'll send the big blob down over there. That should be fine. And then let's get... There we go. Puppy dog in every direction. That should give us a nice little bit of breathing room. So the rest is now just whatever we need to spend on abilities to keep ourselves safe. But I think we're all good. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and send... Oh, never mind. That was it. Alright, so 11 more talent points. Enemies gain movement speed. Not a huge fan of this. And they can now become elite more easily, which I also do not appreciate, as I'm sure that gives them some better health boosts. Flame shells. Oh. What is this? Snails have an 8% chance to create a flame on their death that deals 10 damage. Applying burning. Ooh, okay. Yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and pick that up. Let's go lifesteal, magic regen, and collect all of this. Oh, there's another 2 regens, so let's go ahead and get that up and running. Let's also go for the... Maybe we try to go ahead and get that true ending epic once, so we can speed up our ability regen. Yeah, so you know, let's go for the... what's this? Cooldown and hit points, or hit points and a lifesteal. I think we'll go for the lifesteal. Yeah, I guess that works rather well, and it does look like it all connects, so that should be our next direction of interest. Alright, let's get everything up and running. I think we'll be okay for now. The good news is about the snail. Oh, we're already seeing the extra flame, which is very nice. But one thing that I do particularly like is the fact that the snails do damage. They get knocked back a little bit, and then they return to do a second hit. So for things like those skeletons, we can beat them up a little bit easier with less trouble, as we can kind of focus on them, make sure that they get completely taken down. Which I'm sure is not always an easy thing, depending on what we're trying to do. Alright, let's go ahead and increase our summon speed. Let's go ahead and get another puppy dog to the field. Alright, and it looks like we're doing not too bad. Let's go ahead and... I think we're fairly safe. Let's still increase our summon speed just to be on the safe side. I think we could still do with a little bit more. And then, puppy dog, I think we just need to go off this direction. Yeah, I think that's the one. Alright, and then we'll send off a blob just to make sure that we go ahead and deal with something down one side. We'll send off some more mini ones so nothing jumps back up again. Yeah, and there we go. Okay, looks like we've got a pretty good setup. And of course they get more... yeah, they're spawning more frequently and getting more movement speed. Of course, that's the one thing I would not have preferred, but you know what? You can't do much about it, so it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Damage and deals extra damage, if so. Let's go for more magic, more regen. That's going to be the best thing for us. Extra damage. Gravestone, so this gives us the extra attack damage, I think. And then let's go for more regen. I think that seems good. Okay, and what's this? Help us... Oh, more likely to spawn a gravestone. Okay, so that's where we'll head to next for night 20. But again, we've got to survive the penultimate night anyway. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Alright, up and running, everybody please. Let's go ahead and fire off a few abilities. Let's go ahead and quickly clear them out. Let's get another puppy on the scene. Ooh, okay, it's close, but I think we're okay. Let's increase our spawning of our snails, because again, this is rather close for my liking. Alright, let's quickly get that big blob up and running. Need him to protect us for now. And then, come on, 5 more seconds, and then we can... There it goes. Oh! We did take a hit, but I don't know what happened. Or at least I thought we took a hit. Maybe it was right as our snail spawned, so we didn't end up taking any damage. I am not too sure. I am not sure at all, but you know what? I don't really care. We're still alive. We're still up and running. That's the main thing. Alrighty. Anybody else need a little bit of help? Let's go ahead and send a big blob down that direction. And then... Now, just for good measure, we'll send another doggo down there. Alright, and it looks like we are all safe. Okay, so we're up to the final night. 11 more points to go. Enemies get an additional Sorry, the wave will have an additional enemy, and they're more likely to be elite here once more, which is not good, but it is what it is. We'll pick up the gravestone. That should be fairly nice. And then from there, let's see. Magic regen is going to be important. Oh, you know, we could also pick this up as well. Oh, that works well, very nicely. And then bombshells as well. An 8% chance to have a bombshell that explodes on death, dealing 13 damage by AoE. Yeah, absolutely. Happily pick that up as well. And then 3 more hit points. Could just go for straight up magic total, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. Either that, or we go... Actually, you know, we could do... yeah, increase our magic to get some better regen. And then with our final point... what do we care for? A little bit more regen. There we go, that is perfect. Okay. That should be enough to get us through this night. Hopefully it'll be fine. We'll go ahead and get that puppy dog protecting one of the directions nice and quickly. Got a nice couple of gravestones, so that should be able to protect us nicely. Go ahead and make sure that we increase our spawning speed. Oh dear, and make sure we get another doggo on the field. Again, we've got to try and get a few more of these snails up and running, because we are struggling. Let's go ahead and send you down the busy direction. Oh, we got hit by that jolly bat, which is annoying. Go for faster attack speed, please and thank you. An extra doggo. Alright, that's all 4 directions. Let's go ahead and increase our snailage. Alright, and I think that's enough for us to really have survived. Okay, looks like our magic regen's pretty solid. That's more or less what we needed. Let's send off a couple of blobs in a few directions. Let's go ahead and speed up the snails once more. Yeah, actually, you know what? With the really fast snail speed, it does mean that we get to have a very slow-moving wall of damage, just kind of continually heading down one direction, which is incredibly nice and powerful. So, yeah, it's a little different to everybody else, but it certainly works. So I'm not really too upset about that. Alright, yeah, look at that. Now down to 0.34. Doing very nice. If I'm not mistaken, every time we... Oh well, I think when we get a bunch of kills, there's potential that we can also improve our attack speed for the night, which is also rather good. Alright, well either way, I think that is the night more or less done and dusted. Yeah, we'll bring it down to 0.16, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, wow, Snails of Doom. Who would have seen that coming? Alright, well, we made it through Mastery Level 5, which is good. I think that was a fairly appropriate spot to start with a brand new character. But now we can pick up some talent packages. So what have we got here? Summon tanky helpers and empower them. Decomposition to upgrade decay and spread it faster. Or more gravestones mean more power. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't mind these gravestones. I like them as a nice little defensive thing, and they do carry over between each night, so I think that's worthwhile. Then we have Rotten to upgrade our flies, Spooky Scary, summon Skelebobs and upgrade your helpers, or Appropriation to gain bonus rewards by life stealing. Let's go with some Spooky Scary Skeletons. And then, oh, we've also got a core talent. So this is cooldown of abilities by 10%, that's not bad. Increase life steal chance by 4%. Yeah, I think we'll like the cooldown more than the life steal. We're trying to avoid getting hit if at all possible. And then we still have another one to pick up again. What is this? Refreshments. Gain bonuses for regenerating magic points. That could be good since we're always doing it. Gooing gone. Upgrade your blobs. Or thrown away. Sacrifice more helpers. Well, you know what? As much as I like the idea of the refreshments, I think sacrificing our helpers, you know, we are their benevolent overlord and they need to do our bidding, so we'll pick that up and upgrade a snail army. Okay, I'm sorry. I would go for refreshments, but the concept of a snail army we will happily embrace, and that should be good for today. Yeah, so let's just have a quick look at the stats. Talent-wise, it does look like, obviously, magic regeneration is very important. The lifesteal also came in rather decently as well. And then, what's this? Yeah, grave sacrifice, that was very useful. The frightful motivation wasn't too bad. The graveyard shift was good. Yeah, there's plenty of decent things there. And then as for our enemies, I don't think it's too crazy. Yeah, the Tatty did manage to get one whack, same with the Monk, and that's it. We only got hit 6 times, which isn't too bad, all things considered. And yeah, that's where we're going to call it for today. We'll come back and we'll try him out again, and this time we'll see if we can get some talented packages and see just how much fun we can have, and maybe even raise a snail army. But if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.